Hi guys, it's your girl. Welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die with Jereth. There he is, over there, over there. Say hi, baby.
Hello.
And as you can see, we are working hard. Why are we working hard? Because with this last patch, we had to restart a new world. So, and that really killed us because we were one day away from the seventh day horde. So, hey, it's to come with the business. It happens, you know?
Yes, yes, it does.
So, it's not a big deal. We started over. We're on day one, evening one, actually. We've been hard at work, and look what we found. Look what we found. Look at what we found. A forge house, guys. We found a forge house. So, that's what we've been doing. We've been doing our usual thing. Now, mind you, we're not going to do a lot of the work on camera because I'm pretty sure at this time, and you guys pretty much know our strategy with a prefab. We're going to build it up. We're going to make it mama base. But that's just what it's going to be. It's a prefab mama base. Until then, we're going to we'll probably do some on camera, some off camera. We're not going to do everything on camera. So be prepared for that. We're probably going to be doing a lot off camera. That should have hit me, but it didn't. Okay, disappear you. Um, so with that, I am going to let Dougie do his intro.
Oh, you mean I should have started my recording?
If you wanted to.
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Here we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to come to attention. It's Jereth here. It's another episode of 7 Days to Die Alpha 16 Experimental. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had a little kaflugal with the last update. We had to restart our build. So we are on day one, evening one. We found ourselves another forge house. So we are hard at work. We are going to basically do a lot of off screen building because there is no sense in having you know, do watch us redo a lot of the stuff that you've already seen us do. Because we kind of figure, we are going to basically build Toothy around the house again. So there's no sense in that. But, we're trying to keep to a certain schedule, which is,
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
and today is Sunday evening, and we are recording. So
I don't have a
belated
bone.
Happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there. And so we're just gonna, general recording for a little bit and see what happens.
But mind you, this is a whole new different world. So the last
It's
world we found a forge house in was on Naviskane.
yes, I could have sworn I when I put it in that I put it in for random gen. Apparently, it didn't take. It didn't flip over. It stayed on Naviskane. We are now on random gen.
So this is a totally different world. And take a look at that map, guys. We've been all over this area so far. We found water. It's a little hike, but it's not that far from us. We're right near the.
Zombie.
I hear it. We're right near a snow biome, which works. I can't see him. Then again,
Now I
I'm
will
I'm half
will
blind,
see.
so.
I will say this that we I actually use this same seed on a single player game, um, just to scope out the seed. Um,
Up
on my single player game, it happened to spawn me
there
in
you are.
right right now, not too far from this. So as soon as I found this um, forge house, that was it. I just said that's it. So what I did was, I'll be honest with you, I when we started this, instead of us doing our normal let's run to each other, we just I basically teleported here, teleported her here. We got nailed with a bunch of zombies as soon as we got here, with no time to actually make weapons. So we just I spawned in a couple of pistols for us, as you can see on my hot bar. Um,
And mine too.
so now that we're getting ourselves established, um, we will be putting them up for the foreseeable future,
Hence me
at
using my bow.
at least until we get the, what do you call it, the pistol book, where we can actually take the ammo out of it. So I put that out there right away, um, because I don't want, oh well, how'd you get a 400? Well, I spawned it in because when I teleported us here, we teleported in on the roof. So, and we had a bunch of zombies around the building. So, and not being able to get down to get materials to actually make anything was kind of hard. So, I probably just could have spawned in a couple of clubs and stuff like that. But
But again, hence why I'm using my bow and why I'm out here guarding him. I'm not using my pistol. Big deal. I got a pistol. Wow.
they're technically the only reason we're leaving them on is for the dire wolves. Because
We haven't seen a dire wolf yet, so
yeah, but just in case.
the the new patch lessened the amount of dire wolf seen. So I think it'll be a little bit before we see a dire wolf. But hey,
Better safe than sorry.
but
Now
I'm just happy that we found a forge house. We found a forge house, which means Toothy is going to be just fine.
yeah, we just got to start getting some rocks together. Ooh, speaking of which, come here.
I'm right here. I never left you.
Yeah, I know, but I need you closer so when I drop your pickaxe, you can pick it up.
Thank y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I forgot. We already recorded, or not recorded. We already played some to try and work through some of these issues. And
Guys, you wouldn't believe what we've gone through. But then again, you're playing Alpha 16? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
so I finally got up enough where enough materials I could make iron weapon, or, some pickaxes and stuff. So I was crafting them when we last played, and so it's just okay. Forgot about them, so they were finished. So hey, here you go. Take your, come across some boulders or whatever. Start breaking them down because we're gonna need the the stone for the cobblestone.
Well, think of it
This
this.
area is not as rich in.
Plus on, plus on top of that, with everything having to reset and everything, uh, I went hunting. I got a deer. Now, with the wolves and everything, you really don't have to hunt the deer all that much. You can hunt a wolf. There's a wolf around the corner and every turn. But I got it. I nailed a deer, and when I was chasing after this deer took me not that far off of a town. So once we've got our defenses up and we're done the seventh day horde, or even if it's the sixth day, we'll probably go check out that town.
I figure once we have enough of the
Defenses up.
defenses up,
Yeah.
we'll probably go check out that town. Now,
Because
when I was in single player, I saw that town, took a stroll through it, and there is a crack-a-book in there. So, yeah.
there's plenty of places to find wrenches and tools and other stuff that we're going to need. So here's to hoping.
Now, like I said, we're gonna record some. We're gonna do a lot of offline play because I mean, a lot of like, all right, I know for a fact we're not like some of the bigger YouTubers like Games for Kicks or anything like that, where you have to restart. People are gonna sit there and watch you restart to get. No, 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 I know we're not. So
With us, it's different. We're not as big as them, so therefore we're not going to waste you guys' time. We want you to stick around and watch the action with us.
yeah. So I mean, if you stuck around the last time, or at least stuck around long enough, you saw that what we did for the last build, which was put Toothy around the building.
Yep.
So that's what we're gonna do this time. Put Toothy around the building.
And you know how we're going to do it, so because you've watched us do it once before already.
Now, I mean, at some point we might record some of us putting,
Yeah,
some of us putting Toothy around it. You know.
most definitely. You'll see us putting some of Toothy up and reinforcing the bottom half of the building from flagstone to cobble. You know, we have yet to see if a cobblestone toothy will work in 16.
Now I know I've already watched a couple of YouTubers like Game for Kicks and them where they've got the fat Hawaiian shirt guy, and it's kind of ripped through cobblestone,
Mm-hmm.
like four to six hits, and it's
Like
taken out.
butter.
Yeah, so we know cobblestone is not going to hold up to them. So
And there was recently another update. Remember how we told you guys you don't need uh, cobblestone frames anymore? Well, they added more flagstone recipes into the game. You really don't need cobblestone frames anymore. So what did Joel and the Fun Pips do? They
they
took
removed them.
they removed cobblestone frames.
So I know on the forums, a lot of people were complaining. They went into their game, they couldn't open chests and stuff because they had cobblestone frames in them. Um, all they could do is they couldn't even break them and pick the stuff up because it drops in a bag anymore. So because the cobblestone frames were in that bag,
You can't pick
and
up the bag.
yeah, you can't pick up the bag because the cobblestone frames don't exist. So yeah, it was. I felt sorry for those people because they really had to start over. Um, we really didn't
Oh,
have
you
to.
think with the reset that three-time music would stop? It's
Yeah,
creepy enough. Ugh.
but what I found, I think, um, be, with the reset we did was because they also turned miscellaneous crafting into a perk. So if you had
Yes.
any miscellaneous crafting points already accumulated,
You got screwed up.
you got because you couldn't reset them. So um, that's one reason we reset. I mean, we know every time they put out a major update for the game, we're gonna have to reset.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, excuse me, that is just the nature of the beast at this point. So let me just craft a new one of this right now. Um, so we know it's going to happen, and we know we're going to have to deal with it. Um, could we wait for Alpha 16 to come out? Yeah, because they said, I mean, an estimated time. Will they give it? No, but they say anywhere between 2 and 3 weeks from the time they release experimental. Well, they released experimental June 10th. Roughly 2 to 3 weeks puts it right around the beginning of July.
Say
So,
the
you know,
first of the first Friday or first Saturday of July.
actually I did the math on it. It's actually July 1st is when it would drop if they stick to the 3 week call, as long as no other major bugs pop up. Um, and right now, I mean, they've got a bunch of bugs, so I don't know. So what we'll just do is we'll just scrap this one and we'll drop that one in there because yes, I can make level 100 stuff
I
now.
know.
So
Didn't they say that stealthing was broken right now?
scavenging and quality Joe is not working right now.
But didn't they also say that stealth was broke?
No, I think stealth is working.
Okay, so me being crouched should work.
For what? Getting a crit kill on the grass?
No, just in case one shows up.
Oh, well, I mean, in that case, yeah, that works. But I mean, the fact of does it work for, being, uh, telling you if you're hunted or not? No, that's not working.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, no, that the icon, it lets you know if you're being the eyeball.
It
Um,
doesn't. It
that eyeball in the middle of the screen that says I'm undetected right now,
yep.
it doesn't always work.
Yeah.
So, um,
Do we?
they also said that
Do we?
killing or shooting zombies, wolves, and bears from a certain they didn't specify. They just say from a certain distance doesn't aggro them. So you could literally see a bear at a distance and keep shooting it
Good night, baby.
until you killed it from a distance, and it wouldn't come after you.
My son just
So
said good night to me, so I had to say good night to him. Sorry, guys. Um. So do we want to go back to the house so I can see if my tallow was done, so I can put candles around the house? I'm pretty sure I put tallow in.
yes, you did. I've only got about just shy of 3,000 clay though.
We can come back out at first light.
But I have no overnight stuff to do right now.
Yes, you do.
No, what do I have to do? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna stay out,
Okay.
but I'm just gonna be outside the second floor door for right now, and I'm gonna start taking out the steps.
Okay. Now, I believe it was this one because that one does not have a pot in it. It has a grill.
But I put a pot and a grill in the output box. Oh, I did put it in. Okay. I keep doing that, and I'll get it right one of these days. See, Miscrafting, they made a perk. Oh,
Okay, now I have 131 iron I have to put into the forge. Um, oh yeah, my tallow is right here. So I can make 16 candles.
See, now I can't find anything. That there it is.
And this will light
Construction
up.
tools.
This will
Okay.
light up our home. Now, again, there's not going to be a sleeper spawning in here because of this baby right here. Yes, I even though we planted our bedrolls, we heard of a bug of sleepers spawning in with the bedrolls down, but we don't know how true that bug was. So, me being me, just to be on the safe side, I threw down my land claim block. So this house is officially our house.
Are you outside or inside?
I'm inside, hun.
All right.
But remember, I'm right upstairs, so you'll be able to hear me.
Yeah, but I'm hearing like um something like it's walking through the grass.
That's me stepping on the bedrolls.
Oh, okay. So what I like to do here is um I did it in the last on the last one. I tore out these steps, and what I like to do is just get break them down. One, the zombie can't come up to them, can't climb them, but I leave the inner track ones for us for the time being until we get ready um, to really close off the house. Because once Toothy starts going up, that's it. Oh, what I'd give for a steel pickaxe and some extra points to throw in somewhere.
Let's see.
Because I know a lot of people don't like watching people dig. So, and taking out a set of steps is like digging. And I'll do this all the way down, all the way around. Make it so we only have like one set of steps on the way in. So that, you know,
It's not exactly where I wanted that, but okay.
um, when we do get around to it, I'll be planting whatever leaves we have, leaves, tree seeds. Um, I had this idea of planting them right along the roadway because it's kind of flat there, and hey, I think because I think that the roadway is on the front side of the house,
Yes, it is.
and from here you really it's right over there, but there's this section like right here that's nice and flat, and you've got that section over there that's kind of flat. And I'm just gonna, as soon as we start cutting some more trees down, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be a tree planting fool. I mean, I did it in our last episode. Uh, I did it. We didn't get a chance. We didn't record it. Um, we were trying to get some, off-screen work done. I had planted almost 50 seeds or more, maybe, I would say closer to 60 seeds that I planted. And I had them all like a nice little tree farm, ready to go at it, and if I mean, like people say, do you need miscrafting? No, but it's like if
If you
somebody
want that
said
mini bike,
you need it, so
if you want that mini bike, you need your miscellaneous crafting.
I mean, are we gonna be getting our mini bikes anytime soon? No, we already know that. But
I also know that I'll probably be able to handle the mini bike better in PC than I will in console. I just can't get the handle of it in console. I just can't. I've tried. It doesn't work.
nope.
Okay, so I have candles on the balcony.
Okay,
The second floor is nicely lit, and the first floor is nicely lit.
okay,
And I'm making more tallow, only seven more, to make more candles in case we need them for
okay,
the outside of Toothy, or the inside of Toothy, I should say.
okay,
Um,
okay. Why did you just?
can only
This
make
step wants to act
one,
funny.
which I will do.
Oh, wait a minute. We have food up here, right?
I'm about to make one bacon and egg.
Do we have any food up here?
No.
And you forgot to unlock all the chests.
Oh, did I?
Is it all in the fridge downstairs?
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here. Oh, we got 18 bacon and eggs down here, so I'll have one of them. Maybe I'll have two of them. Uh, all right, I'll take three of them. That's 90.
The chests are unlocked.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
Grilled meat.
Uh, Come
I
back
don't
over to
know
the
about
forge.
that.
40 iron
Turn
is done.
off.
I mean, that's all the. I mean, I've already pulled 2,000 clay out of. So I've almost pulled a little over 5,000, but I've already used some to make different things. So,
And as you can see, I'm kind of hoarding the animal fat because uh, with tallow,
she likes making candles.
it's not just the candles. The candles have a good use now in 16 because they're the lowest heat giving light.
Yes, I know.
So,
That's why I'm saying, she likes candles.
and now I have a good reason to make them.
Uh huh.
And with me being half blind,
You know, need to find some. I mean, I hate to say it, but need to find some mining helmets or some NVGs. I mean, personally, I would say NVGs, but you know, she'll take on a pair of night vision or she'll take on a pair of mining. She'll take a mining helmet any day. So, I want this one. I'm definitely going to spend the 5 points in this.
oh yeah,
Spend some in sexual tyrannosaurus so I can keep mining a little bit longer.
that in there. I know it's only two, but it'll do something. One, two, three, four.
Yeah, it's slow going. Slow going. And the night just, I mean, right now, I mean, yes, we have it set for 120-minute days like we usually do. And usually right after the first 7-day horde, we can change it back to, well, it's either a 50 or a 60-minute day, but the the first seven, the first seven is usually the longest.
For us, anyway.
Yeah, so that we can at least, we get gives us that time to work on getting our resources and getting a defense in place.
Mm-hmm.
Only because I'll be honest with you, I like playing the game. I love playing the game. But I don't want to be, I having like an hour 24 1 hour to go through 24 hours. So that gives me 30 minutes to get through a 12-hour cycle to try and get as much shit done as possible before the zombies come or nightfall falls. And, since they took spam crafting away, which I never really did anyway, you know, it's not worth it.
Neither of us really did. It just seemed like we spam crafted a lot because we would make uh, stone axes and stuff to make
I mean,
sure that
yeah.
we had the tools that we would get the maximum amount of resources with.
Yeah, I mean, like we would almost never repair them.
Nah,
We'd always, okay, use it up, scrap
repair,
it,
repair and scrap.
repair, scrap, and we'd have a new one ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now with resources early game, it's like, okay, you know what? It's worth it to repair it and use it, a couple of times before you scrap it and, have it, use a new one. I mean, a lot of people may not think so, but I mean, early game, it's worth it. It's like, okay, I got a level 25 X. You know, I can use it 5 times, and you know, or use it up 5 times and or repair it 4 times, and I've only gone down to a level 20 X. Still not doing a lot of damage, but I'm only using one stone to repair it. So now the
I
iron
took up
tools.
science again,
Okay.
so that way,
I
uh,
mean, I'll do what I did the last time. I'll take up workbench and cement mix once I get there, at least
I
anyway.
also took up weaponsmithing. So
Yeah, I mean, I always put points into weapon and tool.
I also took up tool.
Yeah, I mean, because it's a lot of people. You're like, oh well, there's two of you. One should do weapons, one should do tools. You know what?
I also put 1 point into misc crafting.
I put I did no, I didn't do that, but I did do sexual tyrannosaurus and bad mechanic. So, but yeah, I mean, somebody mentioned it, and it's like, oh, why don't you? And it's like, well, what happens if she's out hunting and she took tools, or like, yeah, like if she's out hunting and she took tools and I took weapons, and here I'm back here doing something, and my tool breaks, I can't do anything until she comes back to fix it, or she has to make sure that before she leaves, she makes a bunch of the tools for me to fix, that I can just swap them out, and vice versa. You know, Now, a lot of people would also say, well, if you're going to be doing all the work, you should take tools and she should take weapons. Yes. It was just, that example of what if, you
Exactly.
know? So it's a pain in the butt to, because you're kind of wasting.
But at the same time, in the first 7 days, we're both working on building up our defenses. We're both chopping down wood. We're both digging up clay. We're both cutting stone for iron and stone to make cobblestone. We're both doing all that, so our levels are going up basically at the same time. Right now, he's the one taking out the steps because he's the builder. He has the design in his head. I don't. I'm not that smart. So, but
But this is something that we've always done anyway.
exactly.
It's
But at the
for
same
this forge
time,
house, we always take out these steps.
but at the same time, to build up our defenses, we're both out there gathering our resources, crafting stuff for the defenses, such as log spikes, um, and cobblestone and frames and stuff like that. We're both doing all that, so both of our levels are going up at the same time. He's digging out the clay, I'm mining the stone. Or he's digging out the clay and I'm chopping down wood. Stuff like that. And if he's not busy, he's watching my back. If I'm not busy, I'm watching his back. Just like you saw over at the clay pit, he heard a zombie. I stopped what I was doing. I looked around until I found it and I killed it. That's what we do. And most likely, out towards the clay pit or around the house is going to be a tree farm, which, believe it or not, helps to keep you cool in the game. Why? Because it keeps you from overheating.
Yeah, considering they did change the biome
Mm-hmm.
settings where you can overheat. Well, no, your core temperature changes more drastically, and the different biomes, their temperatures are
Yes.
like a snow biome is colder, and a desert biome is hotter, and oh, it's a pain
The
in the
forest
butt.
biome, you can actually get cold.
Yeah, like right now, just for no, no, let me
I'm only
be.
at 70
I'm
degrees.
wearing plant fiber and I'm at like what is it, 69.70 degrees,
Mm-hmm.
or that's what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
But with the
So,
UI I'm using, it says it's 61 degrees. So, but it feels closer to 70. So, and I'm just wearing plant fiber. So,
so we're mindful of our surroundings. We both have a job to do, and we both do our jobs without question, so that way we can build up our defenses. Again, right now I have nothing to do except make sure that where I can go, there's no zombies around. Now, you'll see me move back and forth from one side of the house to the other to make sure A, he's safe, and B, that the rest of the house is safe. Why? Because that's my job. I'm here to make sure that while he's working, he's not snuck up on by, say, a wandering horde or uh, a bear or newly put into the game a boar.
oh yeah,
So,
the boars, I love them because you don't have to chase them; they chase you. But yeah, um, trust me, in my single player version, I shot a boar. It came at me. I thought I was backpedaling on the sprint, and I wasn't. It caught me. It gored me twice and killed me. So if you come across a boar, make sure that you either have high ground to go to or you backpedal real quick.
so we're at 39 minutes right now. So I'm gonna cut this off. It's basically to explain what we've been doing, why we've been doing, and how we've been doing. You know, we had to reset because stuff got messed up with the new patch.
Yep.
Um, this is what we did. This is where we are. This is what we're doing. Hopefully, by the next time we record, everything will be taken care of, and you'll be seeing a seventh-day horde. Keep your fingers crossed. If not, you'll see more of the stuff we've been doing, and you'll come to understand us more. So, with that, I'm gonna say, make sure you subscribe to Jereth. Say hi again, honey. There he is. There he
Hi.
is. If you can see my finger, there he is. Um, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, in the links below. As soon as they patch the Xbox One version of 7 Days to Die, we will be streaming on Twitch. So that
Yes.
will soon be going into the description below. I will also put the link to subscribe to Jereth right there on the screen, right there via my finger. And as usual, we'll love you to the moon and back, and we will see you soon.
Yes. As she said, I'm sorry. I just had a blonde defunct moment there. Links in the description below for Facebook and Twitter, Twitch to come. And please subscribe, like, comment, and as
Subscribe
always,
to both,
subscribe to both myself and Shankara. And
as always,
yes, as always, I will see you, and hopefully you are having a good time wherever you are in the world.
and love you to the moon and back, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.